Welcome back. Today, we'll be diving into the character system, showing you how to build your own custom AI avatars and manage them for consistent reuse throughout your projects. Let's jump right in. First, let's go to the top navigation bar and click on Character. This is where we create our AI avatars, digital humans, characters, whatever you want to call them. It's quite simple. On the left, we have the character prompt box. All you need to do is type in the character you want to create. For example, let's try a man with a red hat, real person. Note that including real person is key. Without it, the system might default to a cartoon style. Right below that is reference upload. If you already have a reference image, a real person, or a character design you want to preserve, you can upload one image here. But for this demo, let's use text only. Next is AI model. I'd suggest starting with Nano Banana 2. If you want better quality, you can try Nano Banana Pro or Seedream 5.0 Pro, and you don't have to pick just one. You can tick two models at the same time and compare the results. For resolution, 1K is fine for now. If you need higher quality, just choose a larger size from the drop-down. Then we click Create Character. Now, the system takes the prompt we just typed, runs it through both models, and generates the character. Over in the character library, you'll see the status change to generating. Let's wait a moment and see how it turns out. Once it's finished, you should get 3 angles of your character, front, side, and back. The headshot is not included in this first pass. You can generate that separately in a second. For most of our work, the front image is the one we'll reuse later. Okay, let's take a look. Here's what we got. A man with a red hat in front, side, and back view. This one is Nano Banana 2, and this one is Nano Banana Pro. The system also names each character automatically, but you can rename it here to anything you like. Below that, you'll also see a voice description. If you want to design a voice for your character later, the system has already written that description for you, so you can reuse it. If you want a headshot, just click Generate Headshot, and the system will create a close-up of the character's head. Again, let's wait a moment and see the result. There it is, the headshot of our character. From here, we can take the images in character detail and use them to build other scenes, putting this same character into different scenarios or different stories. That's the whole point of the character library. You create the character once and reuse it, so you don't have to redescribe or regenerate it every single time. One more thing at the bottom left, manual role image import. If you already have your own front, side, and back images prepared, you can upload them here directly instead of generating them. The headshot is optional, and in character detail, every angle has a download and a replace button, so you can always swap in a better image later. Every character you generate also comes with a composite image containing 3 angles in your workspace, ready for you to use. Let me show you an example. Let's go to Image and then open the Character panel. Here we can pick any of the characters we generated earlier. For example, let's pick Red Hat Man A and click the front image. The image drops straight into the reference area. Now let's go to the prompt box and type. Change this man's red hat into a jellyfish, then click Generate. Okay, here's the result. That's kind of funny, but you can see how this works. The character stays exactly the same, and we only change the one thing we asked for. We can do the same thing in video, so let's switch over to the Video tab. Here I'll pick the character again, Red Hat Man A, front, and that becomes our first frame. For the last frame, I'll use the image we just generated. Move to that image, click Add as Reference, and it drops into the reference area too. For the model, let's try Seedance 1.5 Pro. This is just an example. Feel free to use whichever model you prefer. I'll keep the aspect ratio landscape, set the resolution to 480p and the duration to 4 seconds, and leave audio on. Then for the prompt, this man is walking, then his red hat changed to a jellyfish. Let's click Generate and see what we get.
Seriously.
And that's the whole idea. One character reused in both images and videos without describing him from scratch every time. For this example, I used Cdance 1.5 Pro, which is cost-effective and performs well for animation. However, if you prioritize higher quality and better character consistency, I recommend using VO 3.1.
Oh my God.